Good morning. It is Let It Go and Let It Grow. And today's Let It Go card is the Eight of Swords. And the Eight of Swords, swords are air signs. They are mind. They are perception and mental limits. The air signs are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, and the 8 is a Gemini influence, the 8 of Swords. So we're releasing limiting beliefs about yourself. So this is really about seeing yourself as you truly are, removing the limitations. She's looking into a mirror, and the vision that she is seeing back of herself is completely incorrect. The crows there are trying to help unbind her, take her blindfold off so she can see her in her true essence. So this is about releasing those limiting beliefs about yourself and seeing yourself in the true light. Let go of narratives that keep you feeling trapped. So this would be the shitty committee, that stinking thinking. This is all of the stuff that keeps you low in your own mind, the stories that you tell yourself that aren't true. One of the things I like to say about thoughts, I've said this before, is a thought is like a cloud in the sky passing through. Try not to be attached to that thought. If a thought comes in, and this was also about the reading yesterday, the eagle eye observe rising above, is if you do have a thought come in like, oh God, I'm so stupid, I can't do anything right, stop and go, oh, isn't that interesting? And then question yourself on why you're actually saying that. You might have a bad second, but you're not stupid. You're not unable to do anything and not able to carry forward with life. It is just that negative back programming. So this is asking you to remove those blindfolds and see yourself how you truly are and let going of those negative narratives. Drop mental loops, fear and doubt. So once again, that's that looping feeling, those looping thoughts, those paradigms, those patterns that keep coming up over and over and over again. If there's one way that you can change these patterns and work with things differently, one of the things I would say that you can do is for a while, just carry a notepad around with you. And whenever you have a thought that doesn't align with the reality of who you are, when you are, oh, hello, buddy, 2 days in a row. If you are a divine being of light in form, so there is no reason why you should have negative thoughts about yourself at all. That's all earth-based, low vibe programming. So come at this as a creator person and really let go of that mental loop, the fear and doubt that things will never change, that you'll never learn, and that you'll never be able to see yourself in a positive light, because that is not true. That is things that you are able to do. Recognize where the cage is self-constructed. So where have you boxed yourself in? Where is your cage? In the traditional tarot cards, this card is a woman with a blindfold, with a whole set of swords behind her. So she's blindfolded, she's unable to see the forest from the trees kind of thing. She feels completely caged in. But all she has to do, she's not caged in the front, the swords are in back of her. All you have to do is take a step forward, and that step forward will change everything. You are not caged. You're not caged by your emotions. You're not caged by your limiting beliefs. These can all be changed by taking the key and just opening it and changing your beliefs and your perceptions about yourself. This is a lot of work. This is something I've been working on for nearly a decade. I'm not a master. I'm still a student. And these are patterns that I've been working at myself as well, to try to see myself as that divine being of light, that creator being, and know that because I am here, I am beauty. I am life. This is the most deserving place you can be. So, drop those loops. Recognize when the cage is self-constructed, so that's what we just went over. Stepping gently outside of the old patterns, which is breaking those paradigms down. So the message, air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, the mind can build powerful stories, but awareness reveals that the door was never actually locked. So you have the freedom to just step forward and let those swords fall behind you. Take that mask off, let those ropes, you can see them. She's not really bound. They've got all the ends there. So just let yourself go and realize that you are not limited by your your own beliefs about yourself. So what are we letting grow today? And this is the Tower card. This is one of the nicest Tower cards I've ever seen. You have the lightning coming in, striking a tree. There's fire there. There is a bit of chaos happening. There are butterflies, which is that transformation. Sometimes we have to shake things up to change them and to move things around for our life to come back into line. So this is allowing truth to shake loose what isn't aligned. So that's basically what is the truth that you are holding on to that is not aligned with you, that you can let go and let go by the wayside. Embrace sudden insights and awakening. So that is that sudden awakening. Awakenings are messy as hell. They are not, everybody thinks they're love and light and you're sitting there meditating and you're struck by the and everything is cool. That is not how they happen. You have to break down and reconstruct yourself, which is why the butterflies are in this card. Butterflies go from caterpillar to butterfly, but they actually literally decompose, break down into goo and rebuild themselves. So the transformation can be messy, it can be ugly, and that's what awakenings can be as well. But they're necessary for us to move forward in life. Let the old structures collapse if they're built on illusion. If you're kidding yourself, just let them go. They're not there anyway. Start focusing on what you do want. Start focusing on the true essence and the true belief of who you are, the true version of who you really are. Welcome the radical honesty and necessary change. Change is not an easy thing. We all bucket. We are not people who are into change. We like things how we like things, and that's how we like them. But change is necessary for our own growth. And some of these these hard times with conflict and everything going on, some of the best things come out of turmoil. And that's what the awakening is all about. So we're on awakenings in several different angles. We're on them in our own life, and we're coming into a real actual world awakening. And the shaking of the parameters and the veil coming off, and it's going to be messy and it's going to be ugly, but you need that for growth. You need the change for growth, and trust that the destruction can clear the path for authenticity. So you got to break down to rebuild. And once again, this is not an easy thing. This is not something that will be possibly an easy transition, but it is something that's necessary. It's a necessary transition to shake you to your core, to get you to look at your belief systems, to get to look at your in the proper light and ask yourself the big question, is this the way I want my life to be? Or am I ready to leave that behind me, leave the paradigms, see myself for who I truly am, and take this transformation and walk forward with it, with the awakening and the new knowledge of how your core essence actually really works. So this is a fire sign, and it is Aries, it's Mars, it's war, which is actually what we're in right now. So that is very interesting as well. So for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Tower energy ignites courage. Change may feel intense, but it frees you to move forward with clarity. So that's what we're coming into, is the clarity. The mind builds that cage around us and keeps us low, keeps us locked in, our mind keeps us where we are safe. And that is a function of the nervous system to keep you where you're safe. So that's also that fight, flight, freeze, fawn that we can get into. That is to help soothe the nervous system so we don't feel these intense anxieties, and our nervous system can handle more information. But a lot of the times you need to shake that up to show you know what, I'm stronger than I thought I was. I can handle more than I thought I could, and I can handle more information than I thought I could as well. So that's what that's about. Truth breaks the walls down. While what falls away now makes space for the real freedom and truth behind it. So that is it for today, and I hope to see you tomorrow. I forgot my oracle cards, so they're somewhere around here. So I will see you tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye.